Welcome all to Raven's Call Hollow. We are finally back for our Monday monthlies and month ahead. Not doing minis today, but we're hopefully going to get caught up on these, and then maybe next week I can have minis back in, if only. So we are going to start with saving through the year with April's fresh start. We've already done January, February, and March. We've got, I think, $10 left on April, which is this that I had in there. And then we are going to do, I think it was 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 9 on May. And that way, that will get us to where we just have this little bit left for May. Hopefully we will be completely caught up. So we are going to color off our $10 on this one. And we will poke that in there. And then we will do the same for this side. And I'm going to put green on this side. There we go. There's our 9 marked off on that. So 8 and 9 should put us at 17. So we have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Put in for May. There we go. And then April, this pocket should have the 31 from March and the 30 from April. So that puts us at 61. So 20, 40, 50, 61. So there we go. And this one is essentially $1 a day. It saves $365 plus a $50 bonus on the back. I'm backwards. There we go. $50 bonus on the back if you choose to do it. And then we are going to scoot that over. And then last week's is separated in here per which envelope I had planned on putting it into. Oops, sorry. Itchy nose. And then I had a sticky note for the money that I have here in my hand that goes to these. For each envelope. Even though I do have it sorted in there, it's still scattered. So I am working on getting caught up. We have 11, which is, I'm going to use the darker green. That way we can see it a little better. We've got our 9 and the 2. That's 10 and 11. I don't know why I'm unfolding that. I have to fold it to put it back in here. And then we've got 16 that will come in with it. So 16. I know why I was unfolding it now. So we can put it in the right order. There we go. And this set is one of my own sets that's available on Ko-fi, which the link to my coffee shop is in my description. Had to think of where I was trying to go with that. There we go. That goes to our Christmas fund for this year. This one is for the angel tree. I've got 16 going in from last week, which is the 8 to finish up April, and then the 8 to start May. And then I have 22 going in for this week, which is the 10 and the 12, so that way next week will be 19. And I will worry about condensing all this down at a later time. So that gives us 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38 going in today. And this goes to angel tree, so April's will be getting pulled out. So I'm actually going to, I need that in there so I know where I'm going. But I will end up pulling this later to go into high yield savings. This one and this one combined together is like over 1,000. So we're putting it in high yield savings. This set is from Boss Babe Budgets, and it's a cute little themed set for the year. And all these should be available for free on the Creators Coffee shops. These dashboards are also available on my coffee shop. So I did A7 for this tiny binder and then A5 size. Let's see, we got 11 coming in. And then I have 9 set aside. 2, 3, 4, and 9. So that is 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 20. And we are going to mark off, let's see, 4, 8, let's see, it was 9 and 11, so 11 and then 9 was the 2s and that, and then next week we will get the Memorial Day icon, and this set is from Budgeting with Kim. And then hopefully after next week I will have July's little cards in each of these. So we've got 20 in there. Now I'm going to mark off that 9 or I'll forget and put the wrong thing in. We've got, yeah, goodness girl, she breakneck sleeping over here. Legs one direction, head the other direction. Alright, let's see. This set is from Becky Budgets. And we're finishing up April with this 10. So I will go ahead and mark those off. And then we have, let's see, number 4 is 12. So 10, 11, 12. To come into this one for May, which means we are marking off half our flowers here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 6 flowers. 4, 5, and 6. And then we will hopefully get the other 6 next Monday. To finish up May. And then number 5, we have 6 coming in from last week, and that would be this 6, and then 6 for this week. So we will do the 4 and the 2. And there we go. And that is 12 in. That leaves us with 8 to finish up at some point the rest of this month. I don't currently know offhand how many Mondays we have left, but this set is from April's Fresh Start. It's hard to believe that May's already halfway over. Alright, and we got our 6 from this week in. And then on my sticky note, I have saving through the year 9. So I'm assuming I was going to do one of the bonuses on the back. There is the 9 there. So let's go ahead and hop over here. We will do the 7 and the 2. There we go. Hook that in there with that 10 from last quarter. And then that leaves us 6 for this quarter, and then we will start on summer section of that one. Mark that off. And now we have our 1 month ahead, which is a bit of a disaster. Because I've just been poking our morning money moves allotments in. Just poking them in the front. So let's scoot over here. We've got our 4 5s that would go in. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I will probably split that to do these first 3 here, since we have some for the pets and vets bills there. So yeah, let's see. We got our 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then our 5 that would normally go in there. Alright. Let's see if we can mark anything off now. I need my calculator. So we will combine those. I've got 150 in the bank for this one. So we'll go ahead and 150 plus. Let's get this organized. There we go. 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. Yeah. 43 divided by, each square is 4. So we got 48 squares. That is 3, 6, 7, 8, 16, 24, 32, hold on, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 times 5 is 40, 2, 3, 4, 5, so we can, I need a highlighter instead for this one. I've got my purple highlighter there, but that's okay. Hold on, clear 48 divided by 8. Yes, 6 full rows. So we can finish this row out. That's a bit too bright of a highlighter because now I can barely see it. But that's okay. And we'll put our money in here. And then we have that 10 going in. And then we have 150 in the bank. we got 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. Plus 41 divided by 5. So 38. We can fill in 38 squares. So we got 8, 16, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. And I will worry about filling those in the rest of the way, making them like completely square later. Because I'm not about to try and see it. I'm going to end up having to bend over close to it to see, to make sure I get the edges. And this one we have 150 in the bank. And we now have a total of 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. That's 171. These are 10 apiece. Divided by 10. 17. So we can fill in one more. That's 8, 16. Yes. We can do one more. There we go. And I don't have a tracker for the pets and vet section. There's our 5 that would normally go in. So we can set those aside. And we did wipe this one out because of Nala's surgery for spay, as well as Annabelle's annual checkup and nail trim. So we are back to 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 for right now. I feel like we had another, let me see, I still have these I haven't split. Okay, so I already put this morning's with this. I feel like we had another one from our morning money moves somewhere, but apparently I didn't put it in here. If we did. Alright, I'm not going to fight with that. And this morning, we finished in our morning money moves at midday today. We finished this challenge in our A5 for 75. So we got our 20, 40, 60, 75. And we are going to put it in here for this summer. And I don't have a whole lot in here because I've been putting most of it back into the bank so that I have the money to pay for hotel or Airbnb, whatever we decide. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 96, 97. 97 divided by 15 per suitcase, we get to fill in 5 more. Let me poke this money in here before I get distracted. And we are going to fill it in with purple. That looks more pink than purple. I'll finish this one and then I'll grab a different color. There we go. We have 6 marked off. And these trackers are available on my coffee shop. I did one for this year. 2026 Vacation Savings Tracker. And that same file comes with 2027 and 2028, along with, I don't think I have them in here, but they're like blank ones. I don't. This is our 29. So I've got a couple other dashboards here that I've created for once we get one of these filled up. Then we'll move forward so that these can start going in the back, because that is future travel plans. Alrighty. That is it for our month ahead. We got our travel savings challenge stuffed in there. And then we have our monthlies all taken care of. So right quick, before I let y'all go, I want to show y'all what I'm working on. If you were here previously, I don't remember which video it was, but I mentioned starting a binder for my husband's bodybuilding competition that he's planning on doing in, I believe we found the dates are November this year. So we have to have everything paid for in October. I made a couple challenges. I'm excited. They are right here. They will be available digital on my coffee shop in case anybody else wants something that is gem related. I made these like colors that you could color in however much you wanted to put. You got your target weight and per pound or whatever you want to do per dollar. I'm going to do like each weight, the pound, I'll color it in that color for however much I've put in there. The goal for this one is 500, so it will be a steady one through the next few months till October. And then this one I did as a DIY scratcher. Thought it would be, it's bright colored. I like it. So, yeah. Here, I'll set those on the sides. Haha. Anyway, alright, I'm going to hop off here, and honestly, I'm probably going to try to pre-record tomorrow's morning money moves so that I don't have the chaos like I did this morning. So, I will see y'all tomorrow, hopefully. If you've made it this far, thank you, and I appreciate you, and I hope to see you again. Bye!